Vanakkam and welcome to India Today, where we are glad to have a conversation with one of the versatile actors of Tamil cinema who has seen and experienced a lot of changes in Tamil cinema and somebody who has achieved quite a lot of milestones. Prashanth, thank you so much for speaking to us, sir, and congratulations on your new movie. And tell us about why Andhagan.
To all the viewers and my dearest fans, it's a pleasure meeting you through India Today. And Pramod, it's a pleasure meeting you too. Andhagan. To say it in just a few words, one of the most amazing scripts that I have seen in recent times. Great screenplay, a racy page turner, and of course, the climax is something that people would be in for kind of a great surprise. So all this put together. And I would say that's the reason why Andhagan, the pianist.
Well, the actual, let me not say it's a remake, so I believe it's definitely not a remake, knowing Prashanth. So Prashanth has been in like earlier parts as one of the kings of romantic movies and then action movies. How come a kind of shift towards, can I say that Andhadhun was kind of a dark movie? So
it is, of course it is, and we have to understand, we have to change with the times. Earlier the days used to be where people appreciated, falling in love and running around trees. But today's age is people are more direct to the point and more realistic. And they also started appreciating dark humor.
Okay.
And this movie has every shade possible or every genre possible in movies. One side we do have romance, the other side we do have a comedy, and the other side we do have a thriller, mystery, a murder mystery. So I could keep adding adjectives and go on. But this movie is like reflecting today's times and sensibilities, I would say. So that is why you can say, okay, why this dynamic shift?
Dark times?
I would say thoughtful times.
Okay. I can still see that you are on character wearing those very lovely shades and the pianist. How easy was it for you to play the role of a pianist and taking all this romance, the action and thriller, everything together?
As a trained pianist, it did help in portraying the part. It's like if you know to drive a car, it's easy for you to right now remember the dialogues and your emotion. But if a person who does not know how to drive a car, his first instinct would be am I driving safe, or if fear would be seen in the eyes. So he won't be in a position to either say the dialogues or emote his emotions. So this definitely did help me. But there's always a challenge and a twist to everything. So yes, I'm a trained pianist. The twist is I'm blind or I'm not, so we don't know yet. You will know that once you see the movie. So that really was kind of, as an actor, how do I portray that? It's easy to play blind, and all you have to do is just look straight and look away from the camera. You might say that's portraying being blind. But how does a blind pianist play? So portraying that role, I have to play a blind pianist where I'm not able to see the keys. So it's easy to play a blind by just looking straight, away from the camera. But how do you play a piano as a blind? So that was the part where I had to really think about and how I go about essaying that role. So I went about.
I'm pretty sure the results are going to be amazing as well.
Hopefully.
Well, music is something that Prashanth is always connected with, and as a fanboy, I know the famous songs you have contributed. So anything from this movie?
Definitely, we have some great numbers, and we have amazing vocals. The lead vocals for my Andhagan anthem first was sung by Anirudh, the rock star, and also had a Vijay Sethupathi as a cameo in the. It's a promotional song, and the next song was sung by Sid Sriram and Kadal. Then I have Mr. Haricharan, Yosi, then Benidia,
Oh,
Okay. And then we also have Aditya. Oh, all amazing, thank you guys for rendering your voice for me. And it's really turned out so well. We also have one of the protege from India or from the world itself, Lydian.
Yeah.
And
Lydian Nalaswar.
Lydian Nalaswar. He played a very key factor when it comes to music on the movie, where I have to play certain tunes. So he came and he composed few things. Oh, he was brilliant, and he was fat. You won't believe the speed he went about. And I was really okay, fine. He's playing the drum. How do I better it? So thanks, Lydian. Thanks to you. And that really helped the movie. So musically, the movies it has great music, and we also have a great RR. Okay, so everything was put in place. That's really been the backbone for the movie.
Well, when you say backbone, another important aspect is that you are sharing screen with Simran, so 6th or 7th time.
That's right.
And we've seen your equation before. So there it was entirely different. Now she's almost playing a role completely opposite, except for Pati and Rasithian. This is going to be an entirely different frame for her. So how did this all work out?
The plus point of Andhagan, the pianist, is we have the most versatile actors in one movie. So what everybody keeps telling me is, okay, we know it's, you have one or two known faces, and then you complement the other cast, with other
Entire team.
actors. But this movie has all the top-notch stars, more than performance stars, I would say. We do have Simran on one side and Priya Anand. Simran is actually, we all know that what an amazing performance, that even she can carry a DD role. And you also said about Path and Rest. And so that's always the equation between me and Simran is, whatever movie we do, it's always been a kind of a blockbuster. So I'm glad that she's also part of the movie, and we both as a Jodi have worked out well. And the other love interest is Priya Anand. Now she is a bubbly, very kind-hearted person off screen, but on screen she knows exactly what to do. Sorry?
Blasting.
Oh yeah. And she was herself, and that being herself, what made her character, just like a spark plug. And after what a spark plug was combustion, right? So it's like you said, blasting. For even the smallest roles, we have the biggest names, and all these actors, all the stars, they just came for one reason, is for the love and affection they had on Dad and me. And I thank all of them. They made the movie look larger than life. And whoever has seen the movie is now saying, "Oh, what a star cast!" And they apt. Things are just like it's like a jigsaw puzzle, no?
Beautifully falling into place.
Beautifully falling into place.
I like generally what happens is that there is a movie and the movie gives a message. If I may ask this, even before you could release the movie, you have already given a message to the public regarding wearing helmet. Would you like to say about something about that?
Definitely, of course. I have been. I always do a lot of things, but it's been do something, but I don't want
creative.
No. When I do something for the people, I just keep it under the radar. But there's one campaign that I always that I did, and I wanted to be above the radar. I wanted to expose is me advocating wearing helmets, and I've been doing it not now. I've been doing it for the past 1.5 years. I've started. I think I've donated at least 10,000 to 15,000 helmets in all the districts down south. I started out at Thoothukudi, Tirunelveli, Madurai, all over Tamil Nadu. The reason I started is because one of my fans, he met with a gruesome incident, and the thing I heard was only if he had worn his helmet, his life would have been saved. And after hearing that, and I spoke to a lot of people, so the statistics say that in an accident, if the person had worn the helmet, they would have been alive, and it's about 60 to 80%
chances.
The chance of him being alive is 60 to 80. So why people are not doing that? So that was kind of okay, fine. Let me start talking about it. Let me start advocating it to the public. See, when you drive a bike, I know everyone is in a hurry. Wearing a helmet is not going to, maybe you might worry about your hairstyle or the heat. I do understand. But the key fact we forget is we have only one life. And not only you, your entire family is is dependent upon you. Every member of the family is important. They're all dependent on each other. So you are responsible for them. So be careful when you drive. Be extra cautious. So please do wear a helmet. And apart from that, even if you reach a location late, it's all right. Or you're trying to cross a signal, you're going to save what, minimum 10 seconds? 30 seconds. The max you're going to save time is 5 minutes. That's not worth your life. Please understand. So if you want to go to a place on time, then start early. Everyone can't be perfect. There are times you have to make it that as a minimum. Don't make that as your lifestyle. Because most of the time, today, in the roads when we drive, I've seen youngsters, just racing past and such speed. It's great. I know it's the youth and they want to like gung ho and all that. Yeah, I do agree. But is it worth it?
That's a great message. But let me also, I'm going to boldly say this, that people of Tamil Nadu for quite some time missed your energy.
Right.
So after Andhagan, the next project of yours is going to be with the GOAT project.
Absolutely.
And we were stunned to see your dance in this thing as well. So like, anything would you like to say about that?
Oh, it was a fabulous number, and I thank the director, Mr. Venkat Prabhu, for such a amazing vision, I would say, because that's what he said, and he delivered what he said. And thanks to AGS Production, and especially my co-star and my brother, Mr. Vijay, and Mr. Prabhudeva. Two of them are like, we know Mr. Prabhudeva he's a legendary dancer. We know that he's known for his dance. And we also know Mr. Vijay, what a phenomenal dancer he is. So he's known for you. Thank you. So when the vision that Mr. Venkat Prabhu, the director, gave me was that I want to see the three of you dance. Now that is going to make everyone go crazy. So that is what
it did.
Thank you. That is what got me into the project. I think the hook line was that. So thanks to Mr. Venkat Prabhu for that. And I should also say that during the making of the song, it's Mr. Raju Sundaram's choreography, which made it look out of the world. And me and Mr. Vijay and Mr. Prabhudeva, all three of us danced together. We were having such a blast. Nowhere we were like trying to compete with each other, because we each have our own individuality.
And the energy.
Absolutely. To be honest with you, I didn't expect that result.
We did.
Oh, and it's like, now all of us, the three of us, are glad that the audience are enjoying it and they're appreciating us. So thank you guys.
One last question. So like, once you dominated the romantic film world, now you've said that the times have changed and you want to explore dark stories. So is it going to extend?
It's not that. It's only the need of the time and all that's more important. That's what we look upon, and we are entertainers. We are here to entertain them. So whatever gets their fancy and whatever is going to get their attention is what we'll be working hard on. We all work towards making great movies. Each and every movie maker wants a movie to be liked by the audience, and that's what every filmmaker does. And as every actor, including me, we want you guys to be having fun, entertained, and when you go out of the theater, that you're going with such smile and what a movie. So that's what we all strive for. And any movie that comes by, or any subject that comes by, which is going to do that, that's what I'll be selecting. Thank you so much for all the love and support. See me soon on Andhagan the Pianist, which is releasing on August 9th. And I'm sure you're going to have a blast. Love you.
Thank you so much for speaking to us and giving us the time. With this, Divya, Pramod, Madhav, for today.